Hello, everybody, and welcome to Freedom Friday. My name is Fonny D, and I channeled the cards for the collective, and we got a really great message. I needed it at this time. If, like I did, I had to get away from people for a few days, it got too angry, too lethal with words, and I had to pull back and do a trigger moment to just calm down with it, what was said, and how I felt when it was said. And actually felt great afterwards. I was just like, I would have gotten it. No, you don't want to get angry that someone doesn't agree with you. And that's what it was. And some little harsh things were said to me. And most people would have probably said harsh things. Me 5 years ago would have said harsh things back, but it wasn't that much. I mean, it was just like demanding, and I don't like to be demanded to do something. So it went unargued, went by, and went over the other night. And everything went fine. It was unsaid. She had her point, I had mine, and everything's good. So you got to look at it that way. But it came out good. So you got to look, you got to manage your trigger moments. Obviously, people are very much into politics, movie stars, and things like that. And it's their time to work on themselves too. So maybe it gave them an idea. Well, I should back up a little bit what I'm saying to people because it's pretty ignorant and take a second look at my house and my place and what I believe in. Maybe I'm wrong what I did. You know, it was great. It was really a good learning experience, I call them, and it was a good learning experience for me. And I got to meditate a lot, and it really felt good when you can take like a few days off and just collect everything that you just went through in a week. And yeah, everything's been really good. And I hope everything's really good with y'all. Um, I have some cards that I pulled for our reading, and I do these because the cards that are ahead of the reading always kind of get you ready for the reading. It will explain some things that you need to think about, and this reading will lead you to it, and it will come out and it'll give you the information you want. So we're going to get started, and I hope everybody's surviving the craziness out there because there is a lot of craziness. Me, I just, I've decided I'm just going to observe right now. And that's my best bet. So we have number 17, heart chakra was the first one to come out. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. Now we have to remember, and that's an eight, which is, infinity. We have to remember that we need to take things into the heart and feel them and know that it's good or bad. So, yeah, our heart sometimes has to take a day off or a couple of days off and need to learn to nurture and love. And a lot of us do. I mean, hey, I love myself. And it's like, don't get ego driven about that. Be pure at heart. There's a lot of people that are just doing it just to do it. Just to make, oh, that's me. Kind of like when they go to church once a year and, you know, it's okay. Do what you want to do. If you in love what you want to do, The other day I went to the grocery store, forgot to list on the counter, get there, and I'm thinking, I'm never gonna remember that. And I made a game out of it. It was pretty cool. So the second one we got was meditation. I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. I've seen a lot of people that did not meditate. They still have the unawakening past just draining and draining everybody around them. So I would advise meditation at least every day, 3 times a week, something that you need to get on the band of meditating. It will make you feel more comfortable, and you need to not be in the 3D world as much as you are. We're so worried about everybody, what they're doing, how they are, and we're still living in depth in this 3D dimension that we love so much, I guess. Me, I kind of think it's uh, I don't think it's good. It hasn't been good for a long time. With the energy level on this earth, everybody's been fighting everybody. And we got the 14, the fire element. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Yeah, you got the heart chakra, which is loving myself and others, unconditional. You got the meditation, and you got the ignite fire within. So you got to go in this with kind of an open heart, and you need to meditate, kind of get yourself prepared to go there. And you're going to light the fire to feel it within. So that's a perfect start because I've been yelling, meditate, get those trigger moments under control. If you're still yelling and acting like a wingnut, you don't have your triggers under control. You got to do that because that's really important. People have a lot of triggers out there, and those are the best things to work on, especially when you're meditating. Nobody's going to hear it, just you and your pets. And it's just something you might have to say. And then deep breaths and meditate. Take the anger and the crap out of your mind. Now, the telepathy oracle cards, it's indication. Watch for signs that lead you to true love. I don't think anybody's felt that in a long time unless you're petting an animal. True love is really hard to find in this world. People are really hard. But it's not their fault. It's what they've been through on this whatever prison. I call it prison planet because it's just really getting rough out there. And we do need to watch for signs. And what was interesting, that card, the soul card, came in after that. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. Yeah, true love would have to have your soul preparing for reestablishing the trust. You're going to go into a relationship of true love. You need trust. So there's something going on there for all of us. You need that trust. And the two that come out on the Mystic Forest Oracle, there's no debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. I like that the way it come in because the next card we got was trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. Yeah, you gotta watch that because you got somebody playing your strings, your puppet master, whatever it is, you need to try to release that. Even if it's cranky or mean or happy, whatever it is, whatever that relationship is, and you are crying and dying and whatever you're doing to get away, just walk away. If it gets to that point, like she's doing, she's just walking away. She's had enough. So that's kind of where this reading is pretty much going. There's been a lot of crazy people out there. Let's just say that. Up and down, up and down. It's got a lot of energy going out the window as I see it. And the Soul Helper Oracle, we got the number 8. Live in this world as a dreamer. Create a future paradise. That is my goal. I want to live in it as a dreamer. I don't want to be as serious as I have to be. The dreamers of the world are active creators of their own lives and futures, in close touch with their imagination, inventiveness. A powerful creative potential awaits each of us when we tap into these aspects of ourself. With its perfectly balanced energy, each daydream has the potential for fulfillment. There is no ego and no relentless desire, just the pure feeling of dreaming itself. Dreamers are deeply connected with their own magic, whether they are aware of it or not. When they dream, they let go of everything and enter a space where only magic exists. Keep your bold, brave, and beautiful dreams safe in your heart. They are worth more than all the riches of this world. Dream with every fiber of your being for the benefit of all living creatures. It is your mission, indeed your responsibility, to imagine in your dreams a world like a paradise. Dream a better world for us all. Such a world can ultimately only be created by those capable of imagining it. This is the ancient cosmic law of analogy. As within, so without. Only what is within us can be manifested in the outside world. Give your dreams and the images you see in your mind's eye even greater power by experiencing them more intensely so that they can guide you toward your potential. This card indicates that you are in a time in which dreams have more creative power than ever before. Your feelings and emotions are the magic that will make your dreams come true more quickly. Make use of their light and give in to your dreams. Dream a paradise for all living things. Visualize it every day and intensify these dreams with the helper suggestion. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the otter. The herbal essence is sandalwood. Healing crystal is a Moki marble, and the number is 8. We had the 8 coming here pretty soon. I think we had the 8 back there. The 8 is the infinity number. And that is a good number because that's all of us. And all of us is involved in this. We just don't know yet. We're just trying to figure out what we're doing. Number 8 tells you that now is the time for harmony, calm, and a place of retreat. You have been given the gift of a light that opens your mind and delivers the strength to create something that will last for all time. Should you want to do so, number 8's energy field opens up eternity for you. It is renewal, paradise, spirituality, calm, mindfulness, and the completion of transformation. Yeah, I would assume all of us are going through a lot of transformation right now with the vibes and the things we've all been going through. And we just need to take care of ourselves. I'm not trying to wake anybody up anymore. If they're not awake, they're never going to get awake. So I hope they get awake. It's too late to throw them a life preserver. Yeah, it's done. So work on yourself, do some meditation, and see what happens. Now we got the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. We got the Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Heed the message coming directly from your soul. The Star Ancestors is a term for extraterrestrial light being who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this card represents. The Star Ancestors is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connection with the following your soul's deepest calling. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world and that there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. They just talked about the alien spaceships that are coming in. They've got pictures of them all and stuff like that. I feel that that's a hologram and they're trying to do some trickery and stuff, but just pay attention out there, see what's going on, and use your judgment if you what you feel. Because to me, it just looks like I don't know, fake. They're all going to be in on it. I don't know. It's just my feelings. Okay, look at the Magic Spirit Oracle. And this is a 15, which is a 6. Stay open to the good and beautiful things. Magic mushroom. Miracles, fairy energy, opening up. I open my eyes and heart to the magic around me. Eat me, says the magic mushroom. It has much to show you. There are tiny miracles all around you. So many interesting places, things, and curious ideas. Put your human self aside and summon up your fairy energy. We all have it. This energy allows you to see the unseen, to feel things we have never felt before, to think about life in a brighter new way with passion, curiosity, and most important, without limitations. Now, I have felt that on a magic mushroom. So, and they've always said that's you're when you're tripping on magic mushroom, you're the closest you are going to get to heaven. I believe it. There's a lot of colors there. Yeah, it was a pretty place. Imagine how incredible the world would look if you were as small as a fairy. What wonder and awe you would feel. How magnificent a simple blade of grass would look. How grand a ladybug would be, trotting right beside you. How flush and comfy would a bed of moss be? You'd be able to slip in and out of sacred realms. You could hide, vanish into the air, thin air. You could become a part of all that is magic and mysterious, like the mushroom. This card has a psychedelic energy behind it. It calls you to open your heart and open your mind, to break the fourth wall and slip into the fifth dimension. There are new ideas and new things all around you in your day-to-day life. Now is the time for you to seek and find them. Life can be either, if we can just look at it the right way, tapping into the energy. There is interesting knowledge that you don't yet know, but can soon find out. So stay open. Now is a good time to explore more deeply the topics and places that fascinate you and light you up. There is so much more to know. We could live 100 lifetimes and there would still be more enchanting mysteries to discover, see, and learn. Imagine you are the psychedelic mushroom, practicing, looking, feeling, and thinking about things in a new way. Watch informational or spiritual documentaries, read some new books, take a walk, and just observe the world around you. Listen to different music. In fact, try taking a walk or journaling while listening to instrumental music. What thoughts and feelings does it bring you? Wake up at a different time than you normally would, early or stay up later if you can, and chill with the moon. I really believe that because the magic mushrooms were like actually the most relaxing uh type of drug. We call it a drug. type of experience that you could have. A lot of beautiful colors, magnificent. So yeah, we had said when we did mushrooms back then that yeah, it was like an enlightening, like kind of like a heaven place. Beautiful. So I will say that. Now we have the Intuitive Whisper Oracle. And this is interesting how these cards come out. We got number 10, Message from the Third Eye. Trust the whispers. Your third eye is your intuitive center, the space that connects you to the mystical. The message from your third eye is for you and you alone. When your intuition whispers, it is like an internal supportive friend who is guiding you along the journey of your life. This card is a nudge to listen and trust the whispers. What it is saying, it can feel either to ignore the whisper, as it's not always what we want to expect to hear, but don't trust it. You are a special soul, and the sooner you act on this inner whisper, the sooner your full purpose will be revealed to you. If you've been struggling to find purpose lately, look no further. The answer is not going to come from outside of you. It will rise from your knowing yourself and the desires of your body. Your purpose is always written. Stop searching outwardly and look inward through the lens of your third eye. How to hear the message. To open your third eye, close your eyes and repeat this 5-part breathe. Exhale deeply. Take a sip of air into your belly. Take a sip of air into your chest. Take a sip of air into your third eye between the eyebrow and deep in the mind. Hold your breath for 5 seconds and squeeze your energy upward into the third eye. Release and repeat 5 times. You will feel a tingling sensation at your third eye between your eyebrows. As it activates, hover your awareness here. Ask yourself the question, what is my message? It's trying to open your third eye so you can get used to using it and get the information to you through your third eye. And I think that's what's going on right now. A lot of us have our third eye closed, but we don't want to do that. Now we got slow down. And I wondered about this because I actually just said about 2 hours ago, I can't slow down. When I want to slow down, I can't slow down. So I think I'm feeling a lot of people are like that. Their mind is just going a million miles an hour with everything going on out there, and it's hard for them to relax. I know it is for me. You are being called to slow down. The world around you might feel like it's moving too fast, but remember, there is hardly ever an outward hurry, only an inner one. You don't need to move fast to get your destination. Slowing down will allow you to prioritize what is truly important to you and make space for your intuition to be heard. Being still can feel rebellious in a world that celebrates business. But this is your time to rebel. Disconnect in order to reconnect. Close your eyes and observe your breath. Notice how deep or shallow your breath is. In this moment, how fast or slow your inner world feels. This awareness will give you the chance to slow down consciously. Deepen your breath, 6 seconds inhale through the nose and 6 seconds exhale through the nose. Slowing down your breath will take you deeper within yourself, creating a stillness that allows you to listen to your intuition. Live rebelliously slow. So the sand, they're meditating in the sand glass or the sand, yeah, sand glass. Um, because they need to, because this is what they want to do. And it's like stuck in this sand aisle, and it's just trying to release things. So I think that people are trying to release this stuff. I know there's a lot of the world working on this, whether it's another country or America, whatever it is. I think everybody's working on this. I think everybody's had enough. And this is the best thing to do because I did this and I released everything because I had to. I released all the old that was bogging me down, and I kept the old that I love and the memories that I had, and people I love, and any bad memories I wiped away. So my husband will start talking about some, I don't know what. I said, don't, that doesn't live here inside of me anymore. What do you mean? I don't remember it. I really don't. Some things I still remember a little bit, but I don't think about that stuff. So he don't like it, but that's okay. Everybody doesn't like when they're just telling you something you really don't want to know anymore. 16, release old patterns. That's a 7. White feathers is your angel calling card. Did you know that around 90% of your thoughts are the same from day to day? Let that extraordinary figure sink in. If you are repeating your thoughts over and over again, it's easy to get your thoughts stuck in the past. This new knowledge opens up the opportunity to rewrite your repetitive thought patterns, which will free you from your past and bring about fresh perspectives and possibilities. What old unconscious thought pattern are holding you back from stepping into your power? The key is to become aware of your repetitive thoughts so that you have the choice to release them. How to release old patterns. Write down 3 things in your life that have really challenged you. Perhaps a breakup, leaving a job, or a family argument. I think people say that could be anything. Okay, let's see what we got to do. Write down 3 things in your life that have really challenged you in breakup, leaving a job, or family argument. Explore how each one made you feel and how you reacted to them in the moment. Notice if a repeated pattern begins to emerge. Do not judge yourself. Instead, use it as an awareness practice. Once you have identified your reaction to each experience, explore other more constructive behaviors you could have chosen. We often have more choices than we know. Once you have awareness, this next step is to take a moment to breathe. Next time a challenging situation appears, take a deep breath before you respond. Watch as your new pattern emerges. Yeah, we don't want to stay in an old pattern like that. It's not a good place to be. We want to learn more, keep going, and yeah, because it was interesting how this card came out. The Great Serving. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. the great serving, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. I felt every bit of this card when it came out. I didn't even have to read it. I just played with it with the energy for a minute, and it is so much like we're going through right now. It's just this is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The wearing planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situation, conflict, wounds, and fear that are causing your pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and often your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? Those are two good questions, and you need to ask yourself that. This, to me, this card is like it's in battle. It's like the negative are around us and above us. It looks like war fighting, and we're just trying to get through it. That's interesting. I see him now. There's faces. Face here. And this looks like a little owl or something up here. The wisdom. It's like the spirits are rallying in negative. And down here, they're leaving the negative. It's like night and day. Which choice are you gonna have? So that was interesting. I like that card that come out. It was a nice one to leave with at this point for that. Okay, now we've got our collective reading. So these are all some things that the energy is picking up in this collective read. And now it's going to get to basically the point. Okay, so we got a master number, 44, strength, and it's reversed. Strength, your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. When you see the strength card reversed, pay particular attention to your health. For this indicates that your body, mind, and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. Don't deplete yourself through work, as now it is time for building your stamina. Perhaps you feel the bond weakening in a relationship. If they are in danger of being broken, they may need repair. Attend to them before the burden gets too heavy. Be strong, face the reality of your relationship at this time and give it to your attention. For any fragile threads may give way. Let go of whatever robs you of your life force and trust that something better will take its place. I agree. There's been like flashes of negative and good times, and there's a little bit of evil that pops in. You know, we all have a wee bit of evil inside. So, I'm having problems with my rings. I've lost so much weight; they're just okay. Training and everything. Yes, I went on a detox for weight and lost a lot of weight. So, not advanced. But yeah, that is a really good. I love the strength card. She's trying. I mean, she is got like she's hanging on, and that is good. And if you hold it upside down, she's still hanging on. But the 44 is also an 8. So this is like this is really like a strength kind of reversed kind of what do you need? What am I missing? And we've got the clarifying card was the Page of Swords, gossip. That's what's missing. Too much gossip. Be precise in all your verbal and written communication so that you can't be misunderstood. That is a perfect card. Complaints, bitchiness, backchat, cutting words, politicking, legal issues, and paperwork. So, this gossip has got to go. And the strength, you're strong, but you're upside down right now on the strength. So you got to kind of bring it down a little bit. Now we got a 29, which is an 11, which is a master number. And we got coming to life, which is so cool because it almost looks like this one, and this one was upside down. And this one's right side up. Tell me that ain't close. Tell me that you started here and you went here. And it's 11, which is another master number. So we got two master numbers in a row. And one's strength and one's coming to life. So somebody's getting their strength back because they know it's like they got to do that. And they're coming back to life doing it. Something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skin and identities and create new ones, or at the very least, matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coerce it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. How is the time for reverence and awe? Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. That was great. So yeah, here it was a little iffy, and here it's coming together. She got a groove on, and the gossiping and stuff that went. We we don't need that. Don't need to gossip. Don't need to talk about people unless you know them, and it's a nice talk. Don't need to. Yeah, not that. So the clarifier card was interesting, and it was the number 14, which is a 5. The angel of the ocean, and it's healing. Look at that. You'll need to work a little magic now to reconcile opposites. Be patient and compassionate, and you will get everything done. Balance, reconciliation, patience, flow, compassion, finance, and angels. It's the healer card. It's the negotiator, the parent, the manager, who must soothe a tempest of demands to keep the peace. To do this, you may need the patience of a saint or an angel to support you. This angel of the ocean asks you to look to your spirit side and see the lessons. Yeah, right now, the angel of the ocean is coming to give you angelic guidance. Know that your angels are here to protect you through this demanding time. Um, You'll need a little magic now to reconcile opposites. Be patient and compassionate, and you'll get everything done. I see that everything is going to be okay. There's a few hiccups and a couple curvies in the road, but we're going to get there. Okay, now we got one more beautiful card. It's a 22. It's a master number. We got 3 master numbers. It's in. Listen to me. It's divine. 22, intention. I love this. I want to blow that dandelion so bad, make a wish. Yeah, the egg, the new life. Yeah, I love that. Deliberate, clear intention have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic. Allow shot into the sky, arrow shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do it all. The work, however, others help. You co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allowing for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intention of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. I love this reading today. It really took us to where we started, where we are, and to get the trigger moments and work with them, because there will always be trigger moments. Trust me. You will go through your dark night of the soul, and you will be releasing a lot of past and some from the now, but it will be a hard lesson. I'm not gonna kid you. That some people never get over it, but you got to go on. You've got so much more to do in life. Just, yeah, it's just crazy. Now, the intention, make a wish. We got number three, which is another divine message, and it's the Queen of Ocean and its abundance. It's time to grow and evolve. Enjoy and invest time in your relationships, your home, your spiritual practice, and new creative projects. This is growth, nurturing home, love, fertility, comfort, and generosity. You got it going. We all got it going. We've been under this spiritual journey together since we started. And we're all doing something we need to do. And we need to do what we're doing. We know that. The cards are showing us how to somewhat do it. But there is a lot of stopping involved in this too, because you don't want to step on anybody's toes. You don't want to be called evil. You don't, if your heart is beautiful and you are just getting guidance, you're fine. If your heart is evil and you've got like demonic stuff going on, you're not fine. Go get rid of it and find another place because that stuff is, I'm sorry, that's not good. So what that does is it puts us in a light like them. We're nothing like them. That's bad juju, and we don't do bad juju. So, and we ain't, to me, I'm not really Wiccan or any of that stuff. I'm just me, fine dude. Went on my own journey, and you guys are going on your journey. Taking a little, I take advice from people on my journey, and you should too. I have no problem with anybody watching anybody. Don't ask for money. I just came on to, for all of us to get around in this crazy world of worlds right now. And we'll make it. Some of us might not, but most of us will make it. I can't wait. So, well, I hope everybody's doing beautifully out there. And you know, I love everybody. I mean, every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Like I always tell you, just be you.